Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate employee onboarding emails using AI agent. So here, as an HR manager of an organization, I need to regularly send onboarding and welcoming emails to multiple clients that are onboarded every day. But doing it manually regarding the details of each of the employee, different department, different role, etc. is a time-consuming task. Therefore, I have decided to automate it with the help of my AI agent and Pabbly Connect. So as soon as a new row in my spreadsheet is going to be added along with the details of a new onboarded candidate, automatically my AI agent is going to generate a personalized email for that person, and automatically it is going to be sent to that person with the help of Gmail. Now, in order to automate this entire long process, we will have to build a connection between all these applications, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automate employee onboarding with the help of AI agent and Pabbly Connect. So here, as an HR manager at a growing startup, I need to onboard multiple employees every month. This includes sending welcome emails, sharing company policies, tools, access links, etc. and role specific resources as well. Doing it manually every time is going to be a time consuming and a hectic task. Therefore, I have decided to automate this entire process with the help of my AI agent, that is AI and Pabbly Connect. So here what I'm going to do, as soon as a new row will be added in my spreadsheet which contains the details of a new onboarded employee, automatically a welcome email is going to be sent to that person along with all the company policies, their role specific duties, etc. And that email is going to be generated with the help of AI agent. So now to automate this entire process, we will have to build the connection between Google Sheets where we have the details of the employees, AI agent, that is currently I'm going to use OpenAI as my AI agent, and Gmail, by using which I'm going to send the email. So now to automate this entire process, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, that is going to help us to integrate all the applications without any coding and programming skills and to automate this entire process. So let's get started. To start with the process, you have to open your browser and you have to type pabbly.com/connect in your browser. It will then take you towards the home page of Pabbly Connect where you will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It will take you towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we can find all the workflows which we have created, and we can also create separate folders on the same dashboard to save our workflow separately and accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let me quickly provide a name over here. Automate employee onboarding emails using AI agent. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to create is related to AI. So here I'm going to select the specific folder AI automations that I have created for all the automation workflows that are related to AI. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, our workflow is going to be created in front of us, which will be blank currently. So here you can see that here we have a blank workflow which we have to fill up to completely automate our process. So here we have trigger and action. Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose I want that every time a new row will be added in my Google Sheets along with the details of a new onboarded employee, automatically on the basis of those details, on the basis of the roles which the employee got and their job duties, an email should be generated to be sent to my employee, and the email should be generated with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI. So here for that, I'm going to take Google Sheets in trigger and OpenAI in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow for the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, then only an email will be generated for that row, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we need to go towards our trigger step and we have to select a trigger application over here. So in my case, my trigger application will be Google Sheets. Let's select that quickly. Then we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of which specific event inside Google Sheets, you want to start and trigger your workflow. So I want that when a new row will be added in my spreadsheet along with the details of a new onboarded employee, then my workflow should start every time. So here we have selected the trigger event. Now we have to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. To build that connection, we have already received a webhook URL. You can see that, and also we have received some instructions. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside our Google Sheets. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new row which is added in Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect automatically. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then do not worry, I'm going to show you each and every step that how you have to insert it. So I will take you towards my Google Sheets for that. Here we have to go towards extensions, and here we have to go towards add-ons. When we'll click on this get add-ons button, it will take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace, where we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to install Pabbly Connect webhooks, that is the extension inside Google Sheets, to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. You can see that I have already installed the add-on Pabbly Connect webhook, so I'm going to cross it. Once you will install the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet. Then only you will be able to find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extensions. So as I can see the option, let's go towards initial setup. And here we have to provide the webhook URL first of all that we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and then we have to enter the trigger column. So we have to decide a specific trigger column from our spreadsheet. The concept of trigger column says that whenever you're going to add a new row in your spreadsheet up till this column, the entire row will be automatically and immediately sent towards Pabbly Connect. So because here in my spreadsheet you can see that I have the columns up till G, I want that when a new row will be added in my spreadsheet up till G column, then only the row should be sent towards Pabbly Connect, otherwise not. So I'm going to select G as my trigger column. According to your case, according to your spreadsheet data, you have to decide your trigger column, and we have to click on send test to send the test response of this second row towards Pabbly Connect. As the test data is sent, let's submit the initial setup. As the configuration is set up successfully, I'm going to cross it. I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and here you can see that the response is received. In our response, we have received all the details. Here we have the trigger column which we have decided, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, role of the onboarded employee, their manager's name, their location, joining date, full name, email, and other details. And these details are exactly the same as we have in our spreadsheet, as you can see. This means our connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is built. Now we have to do one more thing, as our objective is that every time we are going to add a new row over here in this spreadsheet up till our trigger column, we do not have to do anything manually. The data should be keep on sending automatically towards Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to click on this send on event button. As we have done that, now we have made sure that every time we are going to add a new row over here up till our trigger column, automatically the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. Once we have set up the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect successfully, let's move forward, and here now our objective is to generate the content for the email by providing the details which we have received in Google Sheets. And we are going to use OpenAI for that. So let's select OpenAI as our AI agent in action application. Then we have to select the action event. So I want to generate the content of the email with the help of ChatGPT. So I've selected action event as ChatGPT. Now let's click on connect. To build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect, you have to keep in mind that you should also keep login to your OpenAI account before building this connection, because then the process of your connection will become simple and easier. As we have two options over here, in case if you already have an existing connection, just go with that. To create a new connection, you have to click on add new connection, and you have to provide a token. How you're going to get that token? For that, just click on this hyperlink. If you're already logged into your OpenAI account, it will redirect you towards the API key page where you can generate your token and paste it over here. I've already created an existing connection, so I'm going to go with that currently. The connection is built between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. So first of all, select the model. By using which model you want to generate your content. So here I have multiple models inside ChatGPT. Currently, I'm going to select GPT-4 Omni. Now we have to go towards the prompt step, which is the highlight step of this automation. That is very important. So prompt is actually the command which we need to provide to ChatGPT or to our AI agent, that what we actually wanted to do for us. Here in my case, I want to generate emails regarding the onboarding of the employees, and the email should be according to the details of the employee which we have received from Google Sheets. So I will have to include each and every instruction inside prompt, that what I actually want, what type of content I want, what all details I want in my content to be included, as well as how I want my content should look, and also the details which I do not want. For example, some kind of extra symbols, space, or words which you do not want, you also have to include that. So your prompt should be on point, clear, and well instructed. In my case, the prompt will be, you are an HR assistant. First of all, I have provided a role which my AI agent needs to perform. Generate a warm and professional onboarding email for a new employee joining the company. Use the following details: name, email, department, etc. And then I have provided the email should include a welcome message, the employee's department and manager, reporting date and location, and a friendly closing note. Respond only in the following JSON format. Okay. And also I've given, please give the subject and the body of the email separately in JSON format. Also do not leave any blank detail to be added later on, as I will directly send the email. I have also provided the purpose of getting the email in JSON format so that it could listen and give the response accordingly. Just add smart user, HR manager at last, and the company name Digital Dynamics. Now one by one I'm going to enter the details which I have received from Google Sheets over here. First of all, the employee name, and I'm not going to enter the details manually as we have already received the details, so we'll simply map them. So I have mapped the employee name, then I'm going to map the email. Why we are mapping the details? Because we want to automate the process. If we will enter the data manually, it will become static. It will not get replaced. As we have mapped these details, they have become dynamic, and automatically with every new response, they will get replaced. So every time a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, these details will get replaced with new details. And in this way, we will be automating the process for all the new employees, so that the onboarding emails could be generated for everyone. Then here we have the next as department. We have the joining date. We have the role of the employee. We have their location. We have the manager's name as well. So done. Now let's click on save and send test request button quickly.
And here we have received the response, which is providing us the subject as well as a body. So here in the subject, we have welcome to the team dummy user, and here we have the body. And the body is strictly as we have instructed. So here we have the name of the candidate, dear dummy user. We are excited to welcome you to Digital Dynamics as a content executive, the role of the candidate in the marketing department. Your journey with us begins on May 1, 2025, and we are thrilled to have you on board. You can see that this is the entire message, and here as I instructed, it has ended my mail with the best regards, the name of the HR, and here we have the company name as well as the designation. So this means that yes, our AI agent is working properly, and now we are going to send this mail automatically to our candidate on Gmail. So here we are going to build the connection between Gmail and Pabbly Connect. Let's click on this add action step button. We will select our action application as Gmail. Let's select the action event as send mail v1, and here we are going to click on connect. Now I'm going to go with existing connection only, as I've already built the connection between my Gmail account earlier. Here it is asking us recipient email address. So here we have received the recipient email address in our earlier response. Let's quickly map that over here. As you know, we use mapping to make the data dynamic. So as I have mapped this email address, it is going to change automatically with every new response. Now here we have the sender name. So I'm going to give the name of my company, Digital Dynamics, and because I've entered it manually, it is not going to change every time. It has become static and it will be same. Now here we have to map the email subject which we have received in our earlier response through AI agent, welcome to the team dummy user. Then here we have the email content type. I'm going to enter the content in the plain. I'm going to enter the content in plain type, but if you want, you can also select HTML. Here now it is asking us the email content. So let's map the email content which we have received. And here if you want to attach any document along with this mail, you can enter the file name of that document over here and the attachment URL over here in this field. I'm going to ignore these fields currently as I do not want to attach any document with the mail. I'm going to click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured. It is saying that the mail is sent. So now I'm going to take you towards the email account of this particular person, this candidate, and we will check whether the email is received or not. And here we can see that yes, the mail is received from Digital Dynamics. Here we have welcome to the team dummy user, and we have the email as well. This means that yes, our workflow is completed, and now we have connected Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail. And now every time we are going to add a new row over here along with the details of a new candidate that is onboarded, automatically welcome email is going to be sent to that person with the help of AI agent and Gmail. So in the similar manner, you can also very easily create this automation step by step without any coding and
programming skills. For this, you just have to connect your Google Sheets, your AI agent, and Gmail, and your work is done. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.